So now we can see here a bit the market. We have here the 1 minute chart, and I'm going to show you here a trade that I think is good, because in 1 minute here we can see now the market did a candle. We do now the entry and we do the stop placement here on the bottom. If I go to right click and then here I go to, because I bought here, I'm replacing here now a sell stop. So what we can see here is following thing. We can see that the market is structuring up. We can see here the green candle, and this is a bar timer that we saw here. And the bar timer shows me when a candle is closing. So as you can see here, I entered the trade right after the green candle was closing. So near as possible where the green candle closed, stop placement under the color switch. And in this video, I'm going to teach you also like how to read also the pressure, what I really love, because I think this is a very good rentable trade. We can see here this blue line here, and this is a limit order, a sell limit. So it shows us that there's a trader who wants to sell 385 contracts. So the market is more likely to go up there, what is very nice. So let's identify first the pressure of the market. Why I did here this entry is because when pulling the market together here, check this out. Always ask yourself, like, how many times are you really doing this? Like, how many times are we pulling the market together like this? This is very important to be honest with us. We can see the market is trending this extremely up, right? So the market is in this uptrend. Also, if I would now go here into 1 hour chart, we can see it's extremely pushing up. And on these days, just like going here to the 1 minute chart, we can see literally that the market was going up. And because it was doing this up movement, the up movement always, it's called a price fluctuation, it's always in ticks. We're talking about the 80 ticks, 90 ticks. I would expect here that it does here again this 90 ticks. That would be literally the best. That the market runs here where my mouse is. And so my risk reward for this trade here is your entry, like stop placement, entry, and then my risk reward for the 90 ticks right from here is very important. Look at 10, 11, 12, 15. If I go here like with the, like on 80, I would expect the market actually to go up to this line here, right? So let's assume now, because the market did like one time like 80 ticks up, and now I assume it does again here, it did here 100 ticks. I assume the market does here, the best would be if it does here again like 80 or 100 ticks. We're going on to the 1 hour chart, and I'm going to show you like, are we going to look forward like what is nearby? And we can see here this high here. I'm going to use here a magnet, so I know like where to place it better, like the left one. And then it's going to snap here to this high, because it's very important that, check this out, when zooming inside a high or a low, let's just like go here. When zooming extremely inside, it's for me very important that it's on point here, the line, or like for example on point here to this high. So now when going here now to the right side, we can see that the market reached it already. So the market will have like its problems, but this is not a big problem because we can see the market is going up. So this one is literally, I think, okay. When going more to the left side, what I love to like identify where the market wants to go, because we can see, I can see already a lot of pressure using 1 minute chart, and it doesn't matter too much what is here. I mean, like what I love to use is like here now, this high here, where my mouse is here, because from this high and this high here to this high here is a very, the high here on the top is a very big distance from this to this one here. So this is like a contraction phase on the bottom, and I like to use this contraction phase here at the bottom more like as a take profit, placement, and also here this one, and also these VWAPs that we see here. The best take profit placement would be the highest blue line here that comes here from this high here. A high is always for me a color switch, such as a green and a red candle on this highest point. Now let's go to the 1 minute chart and check out what is going on. And we can see literally that we entered here the trade after a green candle, stop placement is down here, and to this high here, well, this is not a risk reward of like 1 to 10 or something. Those are not the 80 ticks, but we can see with the risk reward here, when doing this trade here, we have a risk reward of 7. So in this case, we were risking now like $700 for $4,900 of profit. But with like one contraction, I think like in the beginning for a beginner, I think it's better to have like $100 of risk, $700 of take profit, using a $3,000, $5,000 account, trading first with this money. Using a demo account is very important. And then when seeing these cycles, what I show over several videos with performances and so on, then I think like to make the switch is pretty good. I was getting the question like, hey JD, what about live trading whatsoever, what do you do here right now? This is something what I do with my trading students. I sit with them down together, I trade with them together, I make the demo account so profitable as possible, and like the exercising, the trading, so they know everything what to do and whatsoever, right? And this is not a financial advice, it's very important, but it's something like what do you call it? This is something I hope you can, like, it's not a financial advice like he really must do that or whatever. Of course he can go his own thing, but the thing is then he would not follow the trading plan. There's always a plan. This is very important. Like, there's always a coach or a mentor that is foreseeing for you to have specific results. If this guy says like, hey, you know what, if you have 100,000 and you want to make like 2%, 5% a year, then there is this investment plan what this guy has or whatsoever. Or if you do sports, there is this workout plan that you have so you can lose weight or whatever. And if you're not better than that, then I would not recommend, of course, to do something else, just like executing that. So in this example here, we can see here the entry I think was placed very good. We didn't even use indicators such as the anchor wheel whatsoever, because just alone with experience we can see here that this is after this green candle the market is pushing up. If I would now use also the anchor wheel in combination, like placing it here, using here also a deviation it's called, or like placing it here, this would look different. Like I can also use this as an advantage, but in this case I didn't need it. I didn't need any indicator right now. I mean, like alone just a green candle that we saw here that the market is pushing up is enough. And there will be then cases where the market will reach its target and will reach the target not. This is just a game of waiting now and letting it go into to take profit, like where those lines are, and then exiting the trade. I'll just exit right now the trade, because for a video here, I think what I would like to show you is like how to enter a trade properly. What it is afterwards, like when you look at some other videos where I show performances and so on, it's just like to understand that these trading days happens out of every month. We have like 15 to 17 trading days, and out of these 15, 17 trading days, 4 to 7 trading days, the market is trending in one direction. And what is very important is that to understand that, let's assume, this is very important, this is gonna be like a week that the market is running like this. I have now $1,000, and for each trade I use $100, so I have 10 trades. And I'm going to place every day like 2 or 3 trades, depends on like how the market is running. But if it's running only like this, maybe I can risk here $100 to get $300 or $500 out. On another day I can risk $100 and maybe get way more out, but here it's hard because it's in contraction phase. Here, for example, we can risk here maybe $100 and we can get like $700, $1,500 out because the market is moving more. On other days where the market is not going to move that much, there will be days like, oh, I need to pull this like here. There will be days like that the market is not going to move that much, like here inside. Maybe we get here a risk reward of 1 to 5, but very often it can be like we lose here 3 times $100 or something. What is very important to keep in mind on this example that I just gave to you, let's just assume here we have here this example of this market phase here, and we would make here, for example, like, let's assume here we make here only $300 in profit. What is very important, we make here on the right side $700 of profit. I think like this is good. And in the middle we lose 4 times, for example, now $100. We lose here minus 100. We lose another time here or something minus 100 because maybe there was a big retracement or something in this contraction phase. Maybe we lost here also minus 100. And what happens is that we lost like 3-4 times $100 of minus $400, and then we made 1 times $300 and we made 1 times $700. So this is already $1,000. And it's always about like having small losses and big gains. I'm going to show you something with the performances, what I wanted to show you, how it should look in the end result when spreading really the risk out, not just everything in one day. Because I talked to a trader, he made within 1 or 2 weeks $7,000, and he lost all the $7,000 within the same day, or like within also the second day, because he trades on a high frequent. So I want to say, like, he's trading like 10, 20, 30 trades a day, and this is literally too much. We need really to spread like a bit low frequent over 2 or 3 weeks, or 10, 20 trades. Sometimes it's only 7 trades. It's just about like to trade when the market is trending, what we saw here. And then it's also very realistically, I think like the main point to aim for the take profit should be here where my mouse is. This will be a risk reward, for example, of 1 to 4.75, around like 1 to 5, and like up here to 1 to 7. So $100 risk, 700 take profit. And what happens then, following thing, I'm going to show you like here's some nice results. If we go here to, hold on, to some Excel files, we can see here literally that I think like this is one of the best examples, like an easy example to show, is that when a trader like makes here 8 winning trades and 12 losing trades, he can still have $2,400 in profit. What is very interesting. This is a trader that is pretty new. He's not even a half year inside, or like around a half year. It's just like a couple of months in the process. And even though it's not like about like being always right, like here we can see a trader, he's 9 times right and 4 times wrong, and then he's like very profitable with like profits of like 2,300. It's more like about, I think, like to be not always correct, waiting for these kind of days, because we can see here, everybody can see that the market goes up. It's just like waiting until these days, collecting these things. And what happens is, check this out on the performance. This trader is losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times $100 in a row. Then he makes one time $100, and then he makes $1,000. So this like is like 700 profit already. And then he makes minus 100, so that's $600. Then he makes 450, so it's $1,000 in profit. And it's always about like having a good risk reward. On the right side here, you can see the risk reward of above 5, so 4.5, 6.5, 7.2, 10.2. And then when he loses just like maximum of $100. And this is just the thing behind trading. If you need a full trading strategy, just go to tradewithjd.com/training. You'll find it a full trading strategy, the journals and everything. I hope that you can build there something up, a trading performance. And if you know anybody who needs also help with trading, just share him this webpage. He should also watch the videos, take some notes, and just go for it. Go for it for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. Try to work that out. If you have any questions, just like message me on Instagram or like here on YouTube on the comment section. Love helping you out. Then I wish you all love. Good trades. JT out.